We are so hype here at the Optic House. You guys saw my video yesterday and all over Twitter that the kitty ran away. Now look at him. He's back. He has returned. Now we just gotta find out who was the one that actually let him out. I'm sure that somebody's gonna come up and confess. I'm not gonna say any names, but there are a couple people in here that definitely did it. It's between Will and Mark at this point. How hype are you that the kitty's back, bro? Are you serious?
No, honestly, I'm happy for you. I'm glad he's back. I've lost some cats in my day. It's kind of sad.
But those cats were outside cats. Those weren't indoor cats. He didn't know what was going on out there.
Losing the cat's losing the cat, whether they're inside.
Bro, it started thundering and lightning earlier, and it was literally pouring down rain. And he came back. It was crazy because we put like flyers all around the neighborhood, like lost cat, call us if, the cat gets found. And our next door neighbor ends up calling us and they're like, hey, are you guys looking for a cat? And Carly's like, oh my God. She instantly just bolted outside and there he was at the back door being a cat. Aww.
Hey man, I'm happy for you because this dude, this dude yesterday was the saddest guy I've ever seen.
Was I actually? What about today?
It's depressing.
What about today? Was I sad today?
Today as well too.
Was I actually?
Yeah, you're just, every time I see you.
Neck out, yeah.
Well, that's the usual, but.
Yeah, that's the usual. Whatever, man, he's back. 9:23, oh my. 9:23 is Scumper's arrival time. He came in from kitty paradise. So here's what Scumper's setup looked like outside. We sort of had all this stuff just scattered on our front doorstep because obviously his food right here, we had his food bowl, his water bowl, and then his litter box. It sort of rained in it. That's not all of his pee. Please don't think that that's all like him and his like pee and whatever else he does as a cat. That's not all that is. That's the rain. Like I said, it started thundering and lightning. It's the hardest I've seen it rain in a very long time here in Chicago. It's probably like the only time I've seen it rain, actually like rain here in Chicago. So happy to have him back. I gotta go interrogate some of the guys, see who actually let him out, because whoever let him out, they should fess up now. They shouldn't feel bad, because good thing he's back. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day here. So me and Carly were up here. We were watching actually Breaking Bad on the TV here. I can't show you Breaking Bad for copyright issues, but she got a call from the neighbor. And what did she say?
Behind from us. She called me and she was freaking out. She was like, are you missing a cat? And I was like, yeah, I am. And then she was like, well, you want to check the back door? And I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? So I sprinted over there and I opened it. And Scumper was right there.
It was actually pretty crazy because earlier on in the day, probably like around 2 hours ago, like I just showed you guys, it's around 9:30 here. 2 hours ago, we were all sitting down here. It was like me, Carly, and Ian, and we were watching the Batman with Bane in it. And Carly was like, I heard a meow at the front door. And I was like, there's no way you just heard a meow at the front door. Because the TV was like super, super loud. And next thing I know, I run over to the front door to see what she was talking about. And there was a black cat literally on our front doorstep, like looking at me. Right when I opened the door, it just took off across the street. But it wasn't him because there was a lot more white in him than the Scumper, because he only has like a little patch, and on his little toes you can see there, and yeah, he's a happy kitty right now. But yeah, I knew it wasn't him, so I was like, oh, I was sort of bummed out. But then I was like, if that cat could smell this cat food, then Scumper can probably smell this cat food.
But
so
he knew where to go because I would always walk him back there. That's where I walk him, so he knew that way.
Well, he sits in windows. That's all he really does. He just sits in windows like 24/7 and looks outside. So we had a pretty good. He had a pretty good idea of like what everything looked like. I mean, the front, back, outdoors, front doors. He knew what everything looked like.
Scumper, come here. Come here. Go, 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 go.
That's my big kitty. Yeah, it's my big kitty. His little white patch. He looks like a little human right now. I think something's wrong with his ear. Because he keeps itching that same ear over and over again. I think he might have like a tick or something. I don't know. He won't stop till let me look at it though. You let him out.
What?
You let him out. You let him out.
Yeah, what's that? You want to move your car real quick?
You guys are the two culprits.
Yeah.
You went to the gym.
Literally,
You went to the gym while we were at Mago.
I set the alarm, walked out the door, went to the gym. There's literally no way in hell he went out whenever I did.
Okay, then Will is X'd
That
out
was the
of
only
this.
time I went outside that whole day.
Both.
I think that
Speak up now,
I
bro.
still think it's when you guys were going to Mago because people
No,
were
there's-
going in, out. Like
there's
they
no
were waiting
way.
on you when you were in my room. You don't remember that?
There's no
Charlie
way.
was yelling at you.
There's no
The door
way.
was open the
Unless
whole
he has
time.
supersonic, literally like invisibility powers.
Bro, Ian told me. Ian, tell me what you said about Bose.
Okay, so
Tell the camera. Tell
We
them.
were longboarding. Came in. Wasn't in here. Door was open for like 3 minutes.
3 minutes. He said you walked in.
No,
He's-
definitely not 3 minutes.
He
I
said
take that back. It was like
2 minutes. That's still a long time. That 60-second cutoff doesn't really matter. That's still a pretty significant amount of time. But Ian said that Bose walked in on his phone and left the door open like this.
No, I had
I'm just
mail.
glad you're not
I
in a
put this
pissy
mail
mood
back.
anymore. That's great. Look at how happy you are.
You
Yeah.
want to see me really look?
Ian, you've been in a bad mood all day, bro. I don't know what's up.
You fuckers have been in a bad mood. Put this in the fucking video.
Yeah, because the cat was
She's been crying all day. You've been mopey as fuck.
because the cat was gone, bro.
And you're taking it out on us.
I didn't take it out on you.
No, you fucking did.
Ian's conscience is eating him
I-
alive right now.
You're sick. You're sick from the tournament. Don't blame it on me,
End
bro.
of the video.